Oops. I wheeled out too much. Hello. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. Hi. How are you all doing today? Hello, Angel Cake Maverick. I'll get your climb in a moment. Playnet, hi. Sayer. Angel, I'll also get your climb in a moment. Hi, Tiger. Hi, Canadian Blender. Hi, Bit. Sylvia, thank you for the raid. Hello, Sylvia. Hello, Richie. Hello, everyone from Sylvia's stream. My name is Tessa Gray, a Kaiju VTuber focused on size-based content. Today, we are doing a Christmas stream. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hi, Fawn. Let me get these climbs in to the best of my ability, because I'm not used to this angle. So you'll have to give me a moment. How's everyone doing? What's your nights looking like? Anything fun? Your day is good. That's good. Pop. Pop. And then let's get the PNG. Hi, Richie. How are you? You're working, Bit? How long are you going to be working for? I'm relaxing today with a nice mixed drink. Enjoying myself. Hopefully you all will be enjoying yourselves too. I know, it looks interesting, Tiger. I've read the manga. It's a cute manga. Usual time? Do you have tomorrow off at least? Sorry, I'm getting these climbs. Should really put like a no climbs until stream is at least started up for a little bit. That way I don't have to focus on it as soon as we get in. There. Hi. We've all caught you climbed. Tomorrow, not Christmas though. Well, at least it's not Christmas, but it sucks that it's Christmas Eve. You got everyone covered up? Nah, I'm right there in the front. I can see you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You have work tomorrow? That sucks then. Christmas Eve in my time zone, so Merry Christmas, but I will DM you personally later with it anyway. Well, thank you, Sylvia. I hope you have a good Christmas and Christmas Eve. Get off work tomorrow early? That's cool. I'm not working tomorrow. I'm not streaming. And I'm not streaming Christmas either. But I will be streaming Friday. I have a collab. More normal time. So early, 2 p.m. EST. And by early, I mean way earlier than what I streamed today. So it's not really early, but earlier. We will be doing a multi-world Zelda randomizer with Haru. So it should be fun. Stars live so far. After raging FF8, I have a very early WIP of something nice and secret I could DM to you. Cool, please do. Wouldn't mind getting a Christmas DM from you. Christmas DM. I've been dealing with stuff the past few days. It's been a time. Definitely been a time. Do any of you have fond Christmas memories at all? Some little stories you might have and stuff like that. Maybe a toy or something you got in the past. I remember many, many, many moons ago. Many moons ago. During a Christmas. This was, God. I maybe have been in 6th grade. So 2005, 2006. I got up. I went to the tree. There's a big box, big long box. Not like, you know, super duper long, but it was a big box, long enough. And I opened it, and it was the battle chest for Warcraft 3. Now, World of Warcraft was already out yet at this point, and I think I remembered that Christmas I asked for World of Warcraft, but they just found Warcraft instead, so, but it was fine. So I got the battle chest for World of Warcraft, and opened it up, or for Warcraft 3, opened it up, and that was my big, because I played World of Warcraft at one point before that, but I played Warcraft 3 more at that point, because it was the game beforehand. So I started it up, and I played it on a really crappy PC at the time. We had 2 PCs in the house. We had an old Dell, and it was crappy. And actually, we had 2 Dells. So the older one is the one I was forced to play on. Put it in, loaded it up, got it all installed. This is back when they had installation discs. You kids might not remember those days, but I remember those days. Installation discs. Had a CD key. Threw all that stuff on. Downloaded both the base game and the DLC, The Frozen Throne. And I loaded it up, and it was the first time I ever played a game that was like that. It is a RTS game. And never had played an RTS before. And again, I was in 6th grade. So I was getting my ass handed to me by bots. So I didn't know what to do. Were those just fancy floppy disks? No, these were CDs. These were CDs. Got it installed. Started playing it. And eventually I figured out how to play properly. And I enjoyed myself. And the year went on. I kept playing it. And eventually I said, hey, can I get World of Warcraft this time? So my mom, this is my 7th grade year. My mom bought, they had released the World of Warcraft the original WoW battle chest. It came with World of Warcraft and Burning Crusade. Because this was before Wrath of the Lich King came out. Merry Christmas to you as well, Pocket. So before Wrath of the Lich King fully came out, I got it. And again, I've said it before, I started in Burning Crusade. So I'm playing it, and it was my second MMO, my first being RuneScape. I was enjoying myself. It was a fun time. I, however, had this issue that I only like to get to level 20. Oh my god. Gah! Pocket, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gah! 158 subs, Pocket. My god. Playnet, Like an Art, Anna, Otino Plays, and Alcor. Make sure you say thank you to Pocket for the gifted sub. Very nice and very sweet of him. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Merry Christmas. Got World of Warcraft. Loaded it up. You know, you get your first, like, 30 days free. I was playing it. And I fell in love. That was, like, my first big... Outside of Halo, I guess. But it was, like, my first big game that I... And RuneScape. Those are my first big games that I really, really, like, played. And again, I got to level 20. My first character was a Blood Elf Mage. I still have that Blood Elf Mage to this day. They've got through a name change or two. But they're still a Blood Elf Mage. I then leveled up a Paladin. I still have that Paladin as well. It's kept the same name, actually. I leveled up a lot of Blood Elves because I really liked the Blood Elves at the time because I liked them in Warcraft 3. I know a lot of people at the time were like, they don't belong here, they're weird, why are they on the Horde? And honestly, I think those people are crazy. Like, it makes a lot of sense thematically. You know, during the Third War, a bunch of stuff happened, and it makes sense. But yeah, kept playing it. But if it wasn't for Christmas, I wouldn't have played one of my favorite game series, which probably, honestly, I might not even be in this situation if I had never played it. Mwah. Merry Christmas, Pocket. Thank you for the kaiju kiss. Thank you for the gifted subs. Apparently there's a deal. By gifting subs, it's like a percentage off, I think, if you give up to 5. I'm not sure what it is. Hold on. Might be able to look that up. Thank you, Maverick, for the drink. Could have swore there was a thing going on. Save 35% on gift sub bundles of 5 or more until January 2nd. So yeah, there's a deal going on for gifted subs. So that's very nice. Show yourself, Pocket. Why did that not show up on my chat? That's weird. Come out wherever you are. Oh. Gal. Espicole, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Ivory Giantess. Femboy Crimsy. Oh my goodness, Tiger, thank you for the gifted sub. Femboy Crimsy, Sylvia Ultima, Rotaxi, and Leo Raiju. Thank Espicole. And Espicole, thank Tiger. Hi, Panda. Thank you all for the gifted subs. It means a lot. Thank you. I like that it completely covers up my face. I forgot about that. So I'm actually thinking about getting an emote that would not be a Twitch emote. Because Twitch would absolutely yell at me and tell me no. It would be a Discord emote. And probably it would be like a donation or gift sub alert emote thing. Let's just say it's got a lot of ass in it. A lot of ass. And you know how Twitch is with my ass. Panda, how are you? Espicole, how are you? And it's the perfect the way it is. I love it. Thank you. Big 85. How's everyone's Christmas going? Or holidays. I guess it's not Christmas yet, but how is your holidays going? Finished work early today. Ooh, nice, nice. Hi, Kojo. How are you? Welcome, welcome. The dumpy no bit. No, not the dumpy. Oh, no, you mean my ass. Yeah, no, my ass is the dumpy. Hello, Alonzo. Thank you for the climb. Ooh, you're playing WoW. I was just talking about WoW, actually. Yeah. Unlocked Volpera so I could play the little gremlins. Ah, cute, cute. Your mom's gonna make a turkey. I hate turkey. We're gonna have a Christmas ham. We're gonna have Christmas ham. Christmas Day, I will probably... I don't know, because we're not going anywhere on Christmas Day, except early in the morning, but even then, we're going to be back home real soon. Why don't we do a hangout? We could do a VR chat hangout for a little bit, if people want. And it won't be a stream. It will not be streamed, so don't worry about that. But I'll probably be in VR chat hanging out. Should be fun. You don't enjoy either ham or turkey? Are you a chicken person, Bit? I don't know. I'm just looking forward to Friday when I get paid so I could deal with this moving situation. That's always scary. Christmas ostrich. I don't think I could get a Christmas ostrich. You dare, or your right ham does slap pretty well. The others are kind of just bland. Interesting. I could agree for the turkey. I don't think I could agree with ham. Turkey's usually made the same exact way and it always tastes the same, but like ham, at least you can make it differently. Like there's honey ham, there's smoked ham. Hi Dovey, thank you. Thought I'd correct the VR hangout. VR hangout with our stream sounds without stream sounds nice. Yeah. I'm thinking about it. Because again, I'm not doing anything Friday and I could just kind of hang out and talk and just vibe. Needed to get a thing, so I'm a lurk. You have fun. Okay, Dovey, you get that thing. Thank you for the lurk. I'm really enjoying my mixed drink right now. Friday's also when you go back to work. Oh boy. Bleh. Bleh. What did we get for the emote? What was our hype train emote? Ah, yeah. Choo-choo. What's today's cocktail choice? Nothing crazy. It is a Pepsi mixed with black roast coffee rum. The Kraken black roast coffee rum. So it's got a nice like coffee flavor to my Pepsi, which actually at first I didn't think it would be good, but it's actually not bad. I like coffee flavor, so I know it's not for everyone. Ed, I saw you got the one manga today. You found the English version of it. The official version. You're having no goods? What's that mean, Summer? No goods. Choo-choo. Do you guys like the snow effect, by the way? It actually lands on my thighs and stuff. Yeah, I'm glad I found it. Good. Glad you found it too. Really down on myself on social and health. Oh. Stop that. For both. But rap music, though? That's neither social nor health. Yeah, the cherry manga. Yep. Wow, I asked Santa for a beautiful woman, and here you are. Oh, hi, Pyro. You sweetie. The snowflakes with that big, does that mean they're bigger than us? Yes. Yes. Imagine you guys are the Who's on Whoville on the snowflake, and you land on my thigh and then melt. There you go. I'm alright, Summer. I'm alright. Little, I guess stress is the right word, but not for a lot of the reasons most people would have. Hi, Scott. How are you? Welcome in. I saw the art piece that someone did of all of the Scotts, all of the Zookies, and I recognized the one that I made, and I was like, I did that one. I made that one. Panda wants on the thighs. Our baby. It is our baby. I'm good. How are you, Pyro? Panda, let me get this climb for you. You'll make an art for me? I'm a little scared of what that means. We want... And you'll take it. Oh no, I'll take it. I don't... I'm very very open on art that I get. I'm usually very like, yes, just give it to me. I'll show it off. I'll put it on the fridge. Oh, I need to rotate you. That's funny. Wait, 0, 3. There you go, Panda. I'm good too. A little tired, but a good day's work was done. Oh, that's good. Bitch, you know me. I was lying. I ain't making no art. Damn. Why would you do this to me? I was really looking forward to the Summer Song Art Festival.
Summer Songs 90 cheered Dex 100, but I will cheer you on.
Thank you for the 100 bits. Get in line. Summer lies, right? It's not a summer song, that's a summer lie. You spinned me to the thighs, I did. Aw, Richie. I want to find a gift I can give to my community without it being like too much. Because it's hard to just give a gift to a whole community. That's actually adorable. Thank you. Thank you, Leo, for the drink. Hope you're doing well, Leo. Leo, I've been seeing you streaming a lot more recently. How's streaming on your end? Aw, that's sweet of you, Pyro. Find your voice, witty. Chest! I can do that bit. Little bit. There's a chance I'm your only local that doesn't want to see your boobies. I'd rather... Summer, I remember... What, a year or two ago? When I took the one RL picture of myself in the dress, and you immediately messaged me going... Now, don't take this in the wrong way, but I saw that picture, and I immediately wanted to flirt with you. Yeah, stream's been good lately. Fun, chaotic, with required scuff incidents. That happens. And it's true. It is kind of required. Let's get this for a bit real quick. Lancer, look at that stream streak. There you go, Bet. You can go right there. Shut the fuck up. You weren't supposed to say that. Oh, I said it. Summer thinks you're the breast. I'm an A-grade chicken breast. I feel bad buying you a gift on Steam when you got a free gift game from you before. Here's my thing. I tell people all this all the time. When you gift me stuff on games on Steam, be careful, because a lot of times I just don't play them. Like, no offense to the people, and I love that you guys gift me stuff, but I'm very picky with both things that I play and listen to. It's a nap. Hi, nap. How are you doing, Nep? How is your holidays going? .0. I concur, no lies detected at this time. How is Santa Sanus? Am I on the naughty or nice list? You've been pretty good this year. You've been pretty good this year. You might be on the nice list. Santa's Claus, Santa Sanus. I had to set all of this up, by the way. You're actually, it's been a while since I've used this this model, not the model, but the world model. We're actually in my my size day Friday one. I haven't done it in a while and haven't used it in a while, so I just decorated it a little bit for Grimace. Am I on the nice or naughty list? Panda, have you been naughty? I can be nice, but I think you've been a little naughty. What list am I on? You all have been pretty good. I think you're all on the good list. Maybe. Pocket. I don't know about you. I don't know about you. Cause you're on the naughty list. Why do you think you're on the naughty list? So you know how it is, you know, Santa gives people coal for being naughty. What if I don't give you coal, I turn you into coal? And then I squeeze the coal as hard as I can and throughout the year, and eventually you become a diamond. For the amount of naughty thoughts I've had all year. Oh, then I've been on that list since January a bit. How would you squeeze it? With my butt. My butt cheeks. Squeeze it real good. Turn you coal into diamonds. That's how you get to be good. I'm gonna devour you with my boobs. Ooh, look at that. Wheel of size. That's an interesting size idea, not gonna lie, eh? Can I be the one who could squeeze? You get squeezed. You're on the naughty list. The loves witty Santa's voiceless. That's true. Can I be the... I don't remember it, but I had to wake up this morning because of it. I had a really sizey dream, and I had to wake up. I was like, I can't sleep anymore. I need to not let my brain continue to run. Need to shut it down a little bit. So I woke up and I read a quick manga to help settle my brain. It's pretty damn difficult not have naughty thoughts about Sanus. I sometimes get sizey dreams. Sometimes. When I do, I gotta step back and think and not let my brain continue to bring it down. Okay, Sylvia, I see. That's awesome. Look at you. I wish I could have sizey dreams. Instead, I keep getting reoccurring nightmares. You need a dream catcher bit in your house. Be a nice woman. Hey, don't you dare get any ideas. Bully. Bully. You need a dream catcher bit, and you need to, like... I don't know how you dream or how you try to go to bed, but keep your mind kind of open. I don't need dream catchers. I can experience dreams pretty well by myself. But do you know what dream catchers are for? Richie radiates, don't bully me, I'll come in injury. It's true. Already got ideas, Richie. You're fun to tease. That's also true. Honestly, I think that if Richie were to be in VR chat with everyone, it would probably be very yeah, we tease Pocket, but I think Richie would actively melt. It would seem no. So dream catchers are a Native American thing that is, they are supposed to catch nightmares and keep you from getting nightmares. That is what they are said to do. Bully / tease targets Pocket, Haru, and Richie. It's true. I also just fall asleep. I can't pinpoint what I do. I just kind of... Oh, you're one of those people. You're like my brother. I can't do that. I wish I could do that. I lay in bed for 2 hours trying to go to sleep. I have my eyes closed and lay in bed, and it's just impossible for me to just sleep like most people can. I wish I could. What's that mean? It means you're a person who can fall asleep fast. I wish I could fall asleep fast. Been using dream catchers for years. My dad bought me one when I was a kid. That's cute. No, you won't, Richie. You can't even reach my toes. Richie would reach up to reach my toes, and he would trip trying to reach the bottom of it. Just the way you said it. Richie would explode frame 1 VR. It's true. Overheated explosion. It takes me more than an hour to fall asleep. Yeah, it's... There are some people who just can't do it. My brother can just do it. He sleeps on command almost. Five minutes or 3 hours. Pick one, Leo. Stop being an in-between. Quit being a sleep switch. The day you get me is the day you don't melt into a puddle at the mere suggestion of Santa's talking to you seductively. Oh, Richie, the day you get me is the day that I lose my voice, which will never happen. You'll attempt, and every time just a small word towards you will cause you to malfunction and explode. Richie's too busy busting. Hey, Angel, there is nothing wrong with being a bottom. My ex was a bottom when it came to stuff. And it really upset me because I'm a switch, and sometimes I was just too lazy to do the work, and I didn't want to. I can sleep on the bed or the floor anywhere that's not hardwood, but whenever I sleep, I just kind of do. It's kind of a curse because I move around a bunch and also end up losing my earbuds somehow. It's always under me when I wake up. Oof. My brother used to break things in his sleep. I can sleep on hardwood floor, and in fact, it actually makes my if I don't do it all the time, but I do it like once a blue moon, it does help my back if I get sore or whatever. You look so cozy. Thank you, Canadian Blender. I am pretty cozy. Sleepwalker? No, he's just a sleep kicker. He put a hole in the wall with his foot because he kicked the wall. I remember the song brought memories back. Renting this game, Yoshi's Story, on N64 back in the day. I have memories of that. Do 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 do. It's just fun to switch it up from being a dom from time to time. He did what? What? My brother? He there's a big hole in his wall because his bed if it's too close to stuff, he's just very aggressive in his sleep. And Pyro, I'm a switch because I can enjoy both sides. I don't. Sometimes I like to be the dominant one. Sometimes I don't mind to be dominated. The question is, who's big enough to dominate a kaiju? Very, I would select a very mood-based switch. I can see that bit. I can see that. With how with my interactions with you through the years, I can get that from you. You're not just a bed switch, but you're a size switch as well. If you wanted to, of course. You know, something I've never had. I've never drank eggnog. I've never had eggnog. I feel like it'd be thick. You're kidding, right? No, I'm not kidding. I've never had eggnog. Same. My mom loves it. Thick kaiju doesn't drink thick drink. I'm not a... I mean, I drink milkshakes, but, like, it depends on the milkshake. I'm not a smoothie person, though. I'd say it's a little thick, but really good and creamy. Sounds like you're talking about me. A little thick, good, and creamy. Frosties are the best. I've had Frosty. I mean, I did work at a Wendy's, so... You can have enough as it is, as I would drink tons of it myself, although it's full of sugar and it's really heavy drink for a drink, especially non-alcoholic. Well, she went there. Of course I went there. I don't know, Pyro. Or Angel, I don't know. Again, I wouldn't... I think it's something I need to try at some point. I need to go to the grocery store sometime this upcoming weekend to buy a bottle of wine, so I can have a bottle of wine for Christmas, or for New Year's Eve with you guys. Get a nice bottle of wine, kick back, relax, and VR chat with all my friends. Have a good time. My friends and community members, I should say. The ones I care about. I'll try it if it's an opportunity comes to me, but it's nothing I'd be seeking out. Yeah, that's how I feel, bit. Like, if I don't have it in front of me, I probably would not even try it. And you could get yourself a bottle of eggnog while it's still here. It's sold in most stores, if I recall, either the refrigerated milk section. But yeah, but I don't want to have to go out of my way for it. If someone else bought it, then I might try it, but I don't know about the rest. We did a lot this past year. We hit 3,000 or 2,000 followers. I know for some people it's like, wow, 4 years and only 2,000. But like, I would say I'm more average than a lot. Just hanging out with Santa as she sips on some wine. Don't fall in my glass, Richie. I don't know how people like eggnog. I don't know either. I've never had it. Let me check something. What? Interesting. Oh, I got my I don't know if you saw it in the server. Uh I got a Ninja 6-in-1 grill, and I made grilled pork chops with it yesterday, and it was delicious. So good. It had nice grill lines on it too. Do my best not to fall in your wine glass. If not, I'll probably get drunk from the wine and get sipped up. Oh, absolutely sipped up. But also knowing you, Richie, you just might get stuck in a droplet somewhere that's like on the side of my lips or something like that. Everyone's getting ninjas these days. They make decent products. Make decent products. I can grill food during the winter. I love grilled food. Grilled food's delicious. The alcohol is slowly hitting me. Need to go into another dimension. That dimension is my stomach. That's all you have to call it. You don't have to call it another dimension. You just say my stomach. We all know that he's just gonna become another slight piece of fat on my ass. I offered thought that Christmas time was the year for soups and stews, and it follows usually baking. Christmas is a baking time. You get baked, cookies, gingerbreads, all that stuff. Fall is more of a, I don't know if I would say fall is a baking. It's definitely a pie time though. I think fall is a make pie season. Gingerbread houses, yes, yeah. Oh, I'm burping now. I'm burping now. There is, okay. So there's a manga, guys. You mean to tell me you bred this ginger? Oh my god. There's a manga. Some of you might have heard it, called "Do You Like Big Girls?" And it's a ecchi ero manga, but it's about a guy who ends up becoming a gopher for his older sister's college volleyball team. And, all the girls in it are above average height. Like, they're all really tall girls. But there's a couple chapters in it. But this one in particular, let me see if I can find the chapter specifically. I think it was volume 3. It has that one questionable thing in it. Well, I'm not talking about that questionable thing. I'm talking about a specific chapter set. I have no idea about the questionable thing. In volume 3, page 69, it starts, and one of the characters is it shows like her walking through a city, you know, as a giant, like an actual massive giant. Now it's a fake like miniature city set so they can film a movie or a kaiju attack scene, and it's a giant girl fighting a kaiju and stuff like that. So if that's something, they give her like a mecha armor suit to fight, and like one of the buttons they push and it pops the top open on accident. For those of us what happened, I'm sure it's gross. Of course, it's 69. Yeah, I don't know what chapter it is, but it was page 69, and that was specific. It was book 3. I don't think I've heard of that manga. I didn't read it. I just wanted to see that particular scene. It's cute and very... Here's scenes of giant girls' panties and her boobs pop out. Oh, and then like after they film the movie, the main guy character goes home and goes to sleep. And in his dream, the girl that was giant in the movie was giant in his dream, and he ends up getting eaten by her after he climbs on her bare chest. So there's a lot of giant, and that one's becoming an anime from what I hear. I hear that one's gonna be an anime. Where size fetish community is definitely getting a lot of love recently. You know, we have the 8-meter girl cherry manga. We've got Ojo-sama. We've got that one. It does that thing in SAO where Kirito's cousin was in love with. Okay. It's the thing that Americans find very weird, but Japanese people are okay with it because of the cultural differences. It's a cultural difference thing where it's weird. Just with the siblings in that series, yeah. It's been around for a long while. Yeah, no, it's all cultural, and it's very odd. But again, it's cultural. So they think that a lot of the stuff that we do is odd. I'm honestly all here for the more size content. My question is, like, when did size content start to get more of a boom? I know that I want to blame Mount Lady. If I can. I think Mount Lady is the reason why size content kind of exploded more in front of people. My Hero Academia kind of started it. Yeah. Mind you, it's been around for a while, but that was when it became a little bit more normalized. People saw her and she was like, that's a big lady, and her ass just fell on that person. Like, damn. That's pretty good. There needs to be more Terra enjoyers out there. It's hard to get people to like Terra because, so, I mean, I think the biggest explanation is like when they see their giants, they like to have some sort of interaction with said giants, and as Terra, it's hard to do. I don't think Attack on Titan would have done it. Attack on Titan doesn't really have that their sexy thing. Maybe the scene where the female Titan was walking and she was spinning the person on the horse, and she was kind of doing it in a teasing manner. Maybe that would, but You say Mount Lady and or Brandish? I don't think Brandish did it. I think Fairy Tail, while it did have its big viewers, I think it was niche compared to My Hero Academia. I mean, I'm here, Well, Terra, and Beyond. We don't... It's very hard to... It is a niche... So Terra is a already... So size is a niche fetish with already people in doing niche things. Like, I probably would get more interactions for pictures of Sanus holding people in her hand than I probably would her holding the planet. And I've been reading Fairy Tail since high school. Yeah. Hi, Fawn. Can you be on one of my thighs? Of course you can. Of course you can. It's really funny how large that image is, Fawn. There we go. Might even have to make you a little bit smaller. 0.003. Do you want my new PNG? No, this one's good for now. But thank you. This one works. I don't want to have to go into my folders and change stuff out. Unless you really, really only want to use the new one and not that. But again, it's a lot more work. I would like her holding the planet, but I'm really into the big. I just meant to have for now. It's amazing and I love it. I'm good though. But hi, Fawn. How are you doing? It's been a hot minute. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, sorry. You don't have to be sorry. We all got our own things to do. I get it. We have our lives, our own streams, and lives to go through. You even said during the Minecraft thing, if I remember, in a Minecraft event, that you were getting socialed out and needed to recharge your battery. You know what? No, I don't know what. You're taking your Fawn home with you, but Fawn wanted to be on my thigh. I know, contact day, and it fixed me up real good. That's good. And it wears the pants? Gotcha. Got it. Do. Don't want to know what on earth is redacted. It's my vagina. That's it. Redacted is usually what they use whenever they're trying not to say it or put it out. So if I had that on the wheel, I'd probably get yelled at by Twitch. So not having it on the wheel but putting it as redacted is much better. Phoenix and Paul have been the only ones playing the game. I haven't touched Minecraft. But I don't know what else to do for a multiplayer game and that's massive and big. Minecraft really the only one that works. People are just Minecraft out. I think that mod pack, I like. What I would like to do is take what you've done and cut it out and put it in a new map. So it's in said new map and you don't have to do it yourself. But then just make my own mod pack and then make it not a ramp up thing. It just ramps up so fast. Cross Worlds community event, the Sonic one. Hi, playing that. How are you? What is this from? Oh. Okay, fun. The 2-week phase has occurred. I'll be honest with you, and I don't even think I experienced level 1 all that much. I just don't get on Minecraft that much. Minecraft's such a in the mood for game. Thank you, playing it. I feel very jolly. But I'm glad you're doing well, playing it. Yes, I know. But that's because I take 1 billion more damage than everyone else. Thank you for the stretch. What I want for a game that is multiplayer, I don't know. I don't know what I would want. It's hard to find a good massive multiplayer community playing like game like Minecraft. There's that new Minecraft light game coming out, right? Echo is good. I have no idea what that is. Like, I don't want to do Rust. I know Rust is something a lot of people do, but I don't want to. Have I checked out Warframe? Warframe looks cool, but I don't think I don't have the time to fully get into it, but it looks cool. Echo as an ecology. Oh. Beep. I read. May seem overwhelming at first, but it's a great, in my honest opinion. Yeah, I feel that. Rust ain't my thing. It's too. I don't. If I'm gonna play a game with my community, I want it to be more medieval and fantasy. But that only goes so far. What games have a massive... Rust was your first game on PC, and no offense to that. If Chivalry 2 is crossplay. You get thinking of WoW, Sanus? No! WoW wouldn't do it. Mordhau's crossplay. Let me check something. What's the website I use my Bisect, that's right. Bisect hosting. You think that's the name you're thinking of? Mordhaud? Can I get like a list of games, please? Proceeds to play War Thunder. Wish for Honor is crossplay. I missed that game. People have no honor in that game. But it's called For Honor. What do you mean there's no honor in For Honor? What is this? Let me see a Echo game. Is Echo that? No. No, it's not what I think it was. It is a game that in 30 days a meteor will strike the planet. Eco with a hard E. You know, Fawn, it can be pronounced ecology as well as ecology, right? I mean, fair, but Echo has an H in it. We're talking about the English language where you can spell fish without ever having an F or like any of the letters you would spell fish with. For example, rules by sounding of it should be spelt R-O-O-L-S, not R-U-L-E-S. Bird would be B-E-R-D, but it's B-I-R-D. People would be P-E-E-P-U-L. English is fucking stupid. I'd spell bird as bird. Used to play it with a friend named Malcor. Oh. Angel, I'm gonna pat you with my lips. It's like getting a kiss. Hi, Red Crow. How are you? Oh my god, the alcohol in that drink is now affecting me. Sean Bean is a good example of English being very fucking weird. Sean Bean is S-E-A-N-B-E-A-N. So why is it not Scene Bean or Sean Bean. Okay, Planet, enjoy your lurk. Thanks for stopping by. Please don't destroy another city while drinking. No promises. Anybody else? Sean is a Gaelic name originally, not English, so that's the difference. What about cough and rough? C-O-U-H or C-O-U-G-H and R-O-U-G-H. But one is pronounced cough, the other is pronounced rough. English is stupid. That's all it comes down to. Man is hurting and Braid is betraying me, so I'm gonna go sorry. You're fine, Bit. I get you. You know, a little that narrows it down. Off can have 6 different sounds. Yes. Here's an example. This is how stupid English is. By technicality, the way that you spell, you know, actual fish, the word fish is F-I-S-H. However, if you pick apart certain words from the English, it can also be spelled G-H-O-T-I. The example is G-H sounds like F as in tough. O sounds like I as in woman. And T-I sounds like the I in or the sh in nation. So goatee is fish. Same thing with P-H-E-T-I. And that was something pointed out in 1855. Buffalo, 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 buffalo is a grammatically correct sentence. Yes. Whew. My stomach is bloated from the alcohol, I think. Richie, redline.exe has stopped working. That, because English is stupid. You know what would be fun? If Enshrouded had more to it. That would be a fun, like, multiplayer game, but it would be very hard to do. Mwah. Thank you, Panda. English is about 1/3 French. Yes. The French is also kind of strange too. Wish that Robin Hood game didn't die so early. What? There was a Robin Hood game? It just Enshrouded would be hard to. Oh, I guess not. But I don't think anyone would be interested in Enshrouded. It's a fun game, but it also has its issues. Oh, interesting. I didn't even hear about that one. Got it. We do an SCP Containment Breach multiplayer game. Yeah, I want a community thing that doesn't have to be like streamed though. Also, games that are like I want a game that is a server-based thing like Minecraft that's not just Minecraft. I'll be right back. I have to use the restroom. One moment. I'm back. Hello. Hi, Lily. Ugh. What, I want a girlfriend, a partner, someone special. That's all I want. I feel that. I get you. Where's my dog? There's that one. Thank you, thank you. Ugh. Sadly, I can't tell people to do that. Ooh, thank you, thank you. I'd like to live on a giant girl for the rest of my life and have no worries. Wouldn't your worry be if the giant girl is able to sustain herself? Sorry, I'm trying to sober up a little bit. Play with you with my mouth. Grimace hugs for Lily. Grimace hugs for Lily. Actually, something I wish I could do, but I can't do because I know how. Well, I could do if I wasn't, trying to make money off of it. Squeeze you with my mouth. Getting a lot of mouth in this. A lot of mouth. Um, Fawn, you brought up World of Warcraft, and I think running a private server, but a edited private server where like I make the world less of it's a private server of World of Warcraft and more of it's running off the engine for WoW, and the world itself is edited to be more in line with a world that I would want to run. But do you even do anything with the wheel of size, or is it just to see the wheel spinning? It's mostly just to see the wheel spinning. Mostly because there's a lot of stuff that I couldn't do. Because you have to buy a subscription. For base World of Warcraft, yes. For private servers, you usually don't. The thing is, there are a lot of private servers in the world. And they apparently, I've read this, don't know how true it is, but they've basically stated as long as you're not making money with it and trying to be in the face of Blizzard, they're not really going to go out of their way to go against you. However, you still couldn't stream it. You could sit on me. It's true, I could. All right, Lily, you have a wonderful night. Have a good Christmas week. They'll celebrate Christmas, so it's the same week for me. Go. Okay. Christmas wish, I wish to grow 10 times my size and be 20 meters. And I'll be on my own more than usual. I'm sorry to hear that. That's always rough. Trying to get my brain. That's my problem. If I don't have someone to bounce off of after I've been drinking, it's always really hard for me to move and do stuff. Sorry, I'm just reading. Marvel Rivals can let characters grow in Times Square. Just giant Venom twerking everywhere. It's more Venom than Groot, Emma Frost, and other ladies. So wait, can they? That's interesting. Hi, Lil Red. How are you? You're expecting Emma Frost? It's really funny. So, I was reading stuff about some WoW private servers last night about the Turtle WoW, which is like the big private server right now. And they're doing a lot of like classic add-ons or adding on stuff to the classic vanilla WoW stuff. And the people who play it are very odd because they're very defensive for the game, but they also are like, this is the classic WoW experience I want. Except it's not. Because by definition, it's not classic. It's a modded classic. So it's weird. It's weird. I don't know. Sometimes WoW fans can get really weird. Oh my god, it's bad. Honestly, random bout of overstimulation today. No, Little Red, that's not good. Just relax, calm down, come and join me in whatever the hell I'm doing here. Talking and drinking, I guess. I gotta take a bath after this, everyone. Does anyone want to join me? My day's been alright. My day was alright. Being a pampered tiny sounds really nice. Yes. Please join. Where's Kirby when their song is playing? This is a Kirby song. I've been playing off stream a lot of Sunhaven, by the way. That's a fun game. I think I like Sunhaven more than Stardew Valley. I'll say it. Stardew's fun, don't get me wrong, but I don't really like the stamina system in the game. PewDiePie Rivals would be fun, but I know people don't like hero shooters. You know what I would really like? You know how they have RPG Maker and all those Maker games? I wish we had a MMO Maker where it's just, here's the baseline game. You know, you still have to run the MMO stuff to let people play it, like the servers, but here is like a system that you can build off of to let people play. And like you can create the customized, you know, the different hairstyles, or you can run off of what they have. And then, you know, you can upload your custom assets. You could do your own custom things and create a MMO that other people can play. So in this instance, I'd like make a big one, a world where you guys could play that's based off of my VTuber lore, and maybe you'll find Sanus throughout the world, or other characters, other of the kaiju slash monarchs, and you can interact with them, or you know, different crafting, different all of that. I think that'd be fun, but also, I'm sure not easy to set up. I see Final Fantasy clones and Dreams games. That's, yeah. Wouldn't you, wouldn't you have loads of fun doing something like that? I want to send this to Bit. Actually, I'm going to post this in the NSFW, others NSFW art. Because why not? Thank you, Valerian. Welcome in. I like this outfit too. I'm glad I made it. I'm glad chat convinced me, because it was either this or like a big Christmas sweater. And even though I did something like this last year, I still enjoy this. Give the welcome and happy holidays. I am off to the hospital. What? Oh God! Hopefully it's nothing bad. Good luck at the hospital. Should add this outfit to the outfit tier list sooner or later. Happy holidays, Valerian. And hopefully you're safe. I need to redo a lot of my outfits. This is a 15-minute song. I'm good. We all like the Diddy Kong racing. Burn it, burn it, burn it. Hi, Richie. Thank you so much for the Oh, well. I should hope I like my favorite games music. I hope you do, In. I hope you enjoy your favorite games music too. Bum, 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 bum. You're welcome. Not sure if you noticed, but Neffy's finally trying out Digimon. I saw. I clicked on the stream for a little bit, and then I clicked off because the title of the stream was aggravating me to the point that I just didn't want to be around it. I know it's a joke. I don't find it funny. I don't like the Digimon quote being a off-brand cheap version of Pokemon. Kind of upsets me, so I didn't watch it. I hope she's enjoying it. But that, again, I have my principles. Excuse the fuck out of me. A lot of people think that way. And have since Digimon came out. Oh, we did get an announcement of what the next we got an announcement of the next DLC for the Digimon game. It's going to be focused on the Bonchos, which is fucking awesome. I love the Bonchos. Look up Boncho Lilymon if you haven't. Bitchy, just me wearing regular, like, outfit, no makeup, and probably looking like poo would give you sizey thoughts. Me being around you gives you sizey thoughts. Good sizey thoughts. How dare you be so correct? I know you. Been around you long enough. Ugh. What's stronger than the last one? The saddest PFE would give Richie sizey thoughts. My profile picture? I would hope so. You might not remember my profile picture. Yeah, let me find it. I mean my Discord one specifically. I have to make sure it's fine. I think it's fine. This is it. I really liked the smugness that I had on my face, and that's why I went for it. The Twitch one? I need to change my Twitch one. It's a little outdated. think it's funny that some people put freckles on Sanus, but she doesn't have freckles. This picture, for example. Artist did a great job. I love it, but she put freckles on me. I believe Ness made this. You find freckles kind of cute. Yeah, but that's not... Sanus doesn't have freckles. Is Sanus cold-blooded or hot-blooded? Sanus is cold-blooded. Little fun fact. She's an elf, sure, but she still has a lot more reptilian stuff. She basks. Doesn't do well in the cold. I don't either. Have you guys seen my jail emote? This one here. You know what's fun about that emote? My boobs are pressed against the bars. Definitely strong enough to break them. Now I am. My model's much larger. Do you guys seen the video of Jawleen, the alligator with no top jaw? It's both cute, sad, and funny. And I said both. There was 3 things there. Your boobs could break anything physically and mentally. Not anything. I don't think they could break Ness as much as I try. I don't think they'll ever break her. Do, 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 do. I don't remember that Kirby 64 song. Oh, here we go. Sonic in 3 and Knuckles. And Knuckles. Hideo Kojima says K-pop Demon Hunters was so good he cried by the end of it. Huh. Go. Thank you, Richie. Have you guys been paying attention to the Code Lyoko resurgence stuff? For those who don't know what Code Lyoko Resurgence is, they are animating the proper final season of it that's based off of the books. And they're actually making it like the animated style it was. Is it continuing where it's left off or starting new? Technically continuing where the animated series left off, and not following what the live action series tried to do, which nobody liked. The live action was not good. With the big old foreheads. So they kept the same designs, but they gave them bangs for their hair. So they're not just all forehead. You didn't know Code Lyoko had a research project? Yeah, hold on. See if I can find the announcement video. We get to see Aelita's mom, where she's actually fucking sexy and not weird. See if I can find it on YouTube. So they got their big forehead still. Damn, 20 years, I feel old now. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they're gonna try to follow the book more with the ending from what I can tell. Um and it looks like they've been doing a lot of character redesigns for their Lyoko selves. So like they just showed this picture off the other day. Yeah, 20 years. I was 11. I hate saying that. Not gonna lie though, you haven't seen Code Lyoko in a long time. You can watch all of it on YouTube, I think. I think it's all uploaded on YouTube. You were 8 back then? Or 7? Hannah, how old are you? It's French, fun fact. It's a French series. You know, there's a whole group of people that swear up and down that anime can only be Japanese because it is, quote, a Japanese, the way that its definition is a Japanese form of cartoon. But I think it's a style. These people are the types that will look at Zoids and go, that's not anime because it was made in Canada. For those who don't know, now you know. If you ever watched the anime Zoids, it's Canadian. At least that's what I've been told. I think the show is. Cartoon Network was great. Yeah. Cartoon Network was great. Had a lot of good stuff. And then it lost all of that stuff. That's what I've heard. Apparently this says it's not. So, for a long time people were saying it was. Oh, it's because it was dubbed by Blue Water and Blue Water's Canadian. That's where people are getting that from. Ask Niall, she's the only Zoids fan I know. Really? That's the only modeling stuff, the model kits build stuff that's I've ever done. I've only ever done Zoids. Gunpla. I'm having fun with the music. I'm trying my best not to play any games right now, but like, I don't know. Because I'm not gonna stream for too much longer. I've got maybe an hour at most. Just recently got into Gunpla. Reggie, that's surprising. You seem like the type to have been into Gunpla for a millennia. Have you guys seen the Giantess comic that Giantess Beatrice made of Pacora's mom? Called Mommy Can Also Be an Evil Giantess? The HGAW Airmaster is my first ever Gunpla. Oh, cool. What? Think it did. The gore turned me off. It's gory in the sense that, like, oh, there's blood. But it's not gory in the sense that we get from, like, some of those gory made stuff. Like, what's the one? Giantess Boarding School, I think, where they, like, show bones and organs and stuff. This one's just like, oh, they got squished. Like, blood, a small blood puddle. But even then, there's not a whole lot of that either. Well, are you going real life measurements, or are we going more fantasy, Angel? Head off to take a shower. We go enjoy your shower. Because in real life, they would be basically the same as they are now, and that's why the square cube law would fuck over a giantess. By scientifically, the square cube law means that if a person were to become too large, their body would not be able to maintain the height, and they would be crushed under their own weight. However, in fiction, it really just depends on the fiction that you're in. Take my fiction with Sanus, bones would be very, very strong. Very strong. Boo science. Well, it's Panda, if you make it even worse, the opposite happens for shrinking. So say, Panda, you wanted to shrink to live on a giant woman. The problem with that one would be your brain would be too small, and you would not be able to think properly. That's why a lot of larger enemies in Dark Souls are on their knees or all fours. I did not know that, Real Cryptid. That does make sense, though. Cube law does not exist in space. Well, the problem with existing for that in space, Mega Zero, is still... Take giraffes. Giraffes' bodies are kind of the max, and even then they're pushing it. They have to, like, do weird things in order to drink water, because if they tried to bend their necks down, their heads would effectively have too much blood rush to it at once and then explode. I don't know how true that exploding part is, but... Dang, it'll turn into a himbo. Would the square cube law work still in water? Like, if a giant is submerged in water with their bone, because you float and it's less pressure on that. They'd have to be able to breathe underwater still, but would that still apply to them? Because isn't that like underwater giants because of like they because the deeper they are and stuff like that, like the whales and stuff like that, giant squids. I've also been drinking, so I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. No, that's why we got giant squids. Gotcha. Think of a giant in water would be fine bone-wise, but their hearts and such would still need to be extremely strong, and oxygen would be difficult. True. That's very true. But if something like Santa's could exist without the magic, but be a giant test scientifically without dying or breaking bones, how would that turn out? Something like Sanus could exist without the magic, but be a giant test scientifically without dying or breaking, how would that turn out? By that logic, if Sanus could exist, height-wise, a 500-foot giant woman, and the square cube law did not exist, they would run into issues through blood. Because of how they would require a lot of blood pressure to get their body to pump blood throughout it because of gravity and other such things. But if we go off of scientifically, bones are both very weak and strong. Hi, Rose, by the way. Welcome in. You could easily break a foot, for example, with just a little pressure, but it's able to repair itself, and it does get a little stronger when it repairs. I'm not sure how scientifically true that is. I think it is, but I don't know, if I can be honest. I don't know. For example, how strong would dinosaurs have been during their prime? We'll go break my foot at work to test that theory for you. Don't do that. You've already been going through a lot, Rose. You don't need to do that either. Hi, Danny. If it might be more possible if human bones were designed more like some dinosaur bones, but again, there would still be a limit to how big they could be. You know, another big one would be like having to eat. You know, the more energy, the more things you would have to eat in order to survive. Someone did the math long ago as well, and it was like for how much urine Godzilla would create. And it was a large amount. It was like thousands of gallons. So excess body stuff, along with, you know, body waste, along with, you know, they would also have to eat and drink. One 500-foot giant woman would probably be a catastrophe. Because then imagine them if they died, right? The amount of work it would take to clean up their body would be it would a lot of work. Let's just go with that. It would take a lot of people to fix them up. Fine. Also, I just got a solo win in Rebirth. Casual. I was running solo against squads. Oh, cool. I'm glad that you had fun. You did that. I hope that was fun. Damn. Let me see if I can find how much the person calculated. Godzilla's P production is immense, with scientists estimating a 55,000-ton version could produce over 12 million gallons, or 151 million gallons depending on scaling of urine daily. We could approach it as a plant. Plants have much easier time growing, but locomotion is less common. Well, cryptid, that's why in the Godzilla animated movie series, Godzilla Earth was a plant, because they kept scientifically that, well, plants would not have that faulty bone structure the same way as we do. It could be way less, but also more, and still be able to move around. Scientifically, if you could get a giant test, most likely the size of 2 humpback whales, one on the largest animal's existence, could that be a sustainable creation with no magic than the normal body system? No. So whales, when they beach themselves, die. They crush themselves with their own weight, basically. They can't handle it. Oxygen of body and blood act on Earth. That's why I said space. Radioactive, shielding all you need, and not needing to breathe, which is why Space Godzilla is technically more theoretically possible. True. Wish that was all real. Don't we all? You yellow sea. Kind of crazy how the Earth survives during the King of the Monsters and Godzilla movies. Well, in King of the Monsters, in the Godzilla movies with Legendary's Godzilla, the monarchs, not the monarch, the kaiju or the titans of that setting actually bring their radiation brings about healing in nature in their world. If Godzilla were to pass his radiation in one of the cities, if you look at all this, like what happened after the cities got attacked by the Mutos or all of that, it was overtaken very fast by vegetation. That's because the radiation produced by the Titans is almost a Kickstarter for and nutrient rich for the planet. In a way, the Titans in that series are healing what humans did to it when they were asleep. Wheel of Size. Shattered Mega, thank you for the Wheel of Size. Let's see what you get. Oh, and a drink. Thank you, Shattered Mega. Well, I poke you in my mouth. Man, I've had a lot of mouth ones today. There was once a place called, I don't know if it still exists, Jones Good Ass Barbecue and Foot Massage. Would you go to a place that was a both a barbecue and a foot massage place? You get there and you eat your barbecue and get a foot massage at the same time? Is it because the size dreams you had involved mouth play? Hi, Danny. Thank you for the wheel of size. Maybe. I don't think it did, actually. I would cuddle you with my tummy. Here you go, Panda. I'm sending this to you in our DMs. This is what I'm gonna have to do to you. You know, you're on the naughty list. Oh my god, what happened to me? A real cryptid, thank you for the follow. Welcome to being one of my little cuties. Hope you're having a fantastic night. This is what I'm gonna do to you, Panda. Look at our DMs. Love getting new followers and community members. Hey, if you're new, join my Discord. Socials. Join that. Click that link. Join that Discord. Do it. It's worth it. We do a lot of we talk a lot in there. Not super, but we do talk sometimes. Have a lot of fun hanging out. I sometimes drop Panda into my pants and other people into my pants. It's a good time. I have returned from my shower and are squeaky clean. If I rub two tinies together, do they make a squeak like in SpongeBob the pickles that make a squeak? I'm just gonna be thinking about that for the rest of the year. That's a long time. What do you mean for the rest of this year? That's not that long of a time. You got a good time. Here. There's the sequel to it. Most squeak in fear. I could see that. That's from that comic I was talking about earlier, Panda. That's fun. That was fun. Sorry, I've been drinking. Out of it. I saw your reply to the milk and cookies thing on Blue Sky. From Catsy's milk and cookies. Did you see my Napzilla reply? I can see a cute art of Tiny's chilling with you on your cookie, but you forgot they were there and you eat us. Yeah, like I have a separate side cookie over on the side and they're like eating, like, oh, this is so good, yummy chocolate chip. And I'm like talking to someone and I forget, pick it up and dunk it in my milk. And Tiny's in the kaiju milk. Yeah. It's mint flavored. Ugh. Why are they called cookies even though they're baked? Shouldn't they be called bakies? That's a good one. It's not mine. I saw it on Twitter. Oh, I'm Die. Thank you forever. Your niece made that joke good. If cow kaijus be a thing, how much milk would they produce? Well, Angel, that let's see. This is going off AI overview. Take it with a grain of salt, but based on high producing Holsteins, a giant cow monster scaled to say 10 times the mass of a record holding 1 ton 5'2 cow, which produced 75,000 pounds per year, could theoretically produce 750,000 pounds or over 87 gallons of milk annually. Average cows produce 6 to 7 daily. For an example of how much that would weigh, 725,000 pounds or about 362 tons. I just remembered one of the kids is on their pun arc, and this one is funny. What does ducks do on 4th of July? They set off firecrackers. Ah, I get it, I get it. That's good, that's good. For an example, really fast, a typical residential pool, above ground pool, averages around 18,000 to 20,000 gallons of water. With 87,000 gallons of water, I'm sure you can do the math of how many pools you could fill up. Now that should be said, that would only be that amount would only be if they were 51 feet tall. You wouldn't mind being my little stocking stuffer? You just want to be in my socks. Go on, get in my socks. Oh, I gotta... Hold on. No, not chart. Hi, Phoenix. How are you? The model, by the way, very festive, simple, but pretty too. Oh, thank you, Cryptid. That's so sweet of you. Richie, I'm gonna refund that. But thank you. There, you got it back. Let me complete it all right now. I'm refunding it because I don't know how much longer I can handle streaming. It's less tired and As a quote from SpongeBob, I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. I'm doing my best to stay up. What does climb even do? Well, cryptid. So what the climb does is you redeem it, and then you pick a spot you would like to climb on my body, or just around me. Um, so say, hey, you see all the little people that are on my chest or my legs. That's because they redeemed a climb for those specific areas. You could say, Cryptid, you come in and say, hey, I want a climb and climb on your ear, Sanus. I'd put you on my ear. But I would hold off right now on that when I'm a little bit more sober. I will be back on Friday and more sober then. But right now, I'm having some difficulties. Are you drunk? Yes. I've had a little bit too much. Save up for the wheel and hoping for an insert/devour. We got some good ones on the wheel. Yes, I have. Slapping my boob. Yes, I did. I had food. But it should state that I'm kind of a lightweight. And tasty. I don't remember. I love you guys. I didn't tell you guys this, but the other day after I streamed with Ness, I got off stream and I was laying in bed and I was reading stuff. I started feeling real sad. I didn't realize why at first. Why am I not feeling good? Why am I kind of feeling sad? Then it hit me later on that I missed streaming for you guys. So I was having a separation sadness from all of you. So we love you too. I love you guys. You're my community. Yeah, I know. I was like, ah, she's what for? She likes us. She really likes us. I know that reference, but I don't remember what it's for because I'm drunk. What it's from, but I know the reference. I can't remember. There you go, Richie. It's from a Christmas movie. Ah, really likes us. The weight of my ass shall crush you. I'm gonna put you guys in an unbreakable glass ball and squeeze you with my ass cheeks until you get shot out like a rocket. And I will love that. I was screaming in horror as I get shot out and crash through the window. It's really funny. All of these people who are like, my VTuber design is a fish or some sort of sea creature, and then they have thalassophobia. It's very interesting. There's multiple people that I've seen that from. Oh, your butt again, and repeat the whole process. It's true. Will happen. A whole lot of power from your butt. Them glutes. Got to get my glutes strong. Get my squats in. You think you have whatever that is? A lot of people have that, honestly. It's funny when there's fish VTubers but are scared of playing Subnautica. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The fear of like the deep unknown water and all of that. Yeah, Ness is one of them. Absolutely. Um, I'm gonna look for a raid target if you guys don't mind. I get a lot of phobias now that I think about it. Are you afraid of commitment, Phoenix? Are you afraid of that ass? Ah, my Australian wife. I can catch her. All right, I'm gonna go raid. We're gonna raid Fero's era. My Australian kaiju wife. She's not actually my wife. It's just a joke that I say. She's my Australian waifu. Here are my socials again. Here's my raid. Guys, we'll be back on Friday. We're gonna be doing a collab with Haruhi. Together we will be doing some Legend of Zelda stuff. So that'll be fun. Firo is doing a analog horror watch along, and it looks like with a friend, but that's fine. That's fine. I don't know, I've never really done anything that's a big commitment. You're afraid of my giant foot going up your ass. I love you guys. Have a great Christmas. Remember, my DMs are open if you need a DM to go to. Enjoy your time. Enjoy your week. If you don't celebrate Christmas, enjoy what you do celebrate. I will see you Friday. And from there, we will go back to how things should go. Love you all. You have a wonderful night. Goodbye. Mwah.